Hello. So yesterday the ChatGPT5 was released, so I would like to test it. Uh, we will start with kind of updating the metadata for the landing page of water tracker, but after that we will test it to fix the error with health integration. Yesterday one guy wrote me that he couldn't enable the integration with health, so let's try to fix it using the ChatGPT5. I will use the Windsurf here because I like the interface of this thing, and the subscription is rather cheap. It's cheaper than Cursor, and I mainly use the Cloud Code, so I would like to pay as little as I can. So let's go. I don't know, let's start some not so loud music that is good for the streams, like Stream Beats Groovy, for example. So you will not be bored with my voice. Okay, something like that will work. So this is just a Next.js project with some kind of block. I use this mainly for the. Oh, one sec. One sec. I need to show the chat on my second screen. One sec. I think this will work. Yes. Uh-huh. I will try to stream in English because don't have any plans to be a Russian content-centric guy. I would like to post internationally, so I need to learn how to stream in English and get used to be streaming in English. I think my English is not very bad. I just need more practice. So, okay, here we go. We are in chat. I will read it if anyone will join us in our journey and test. So, let's do something like that. GPT-5. Wide slow reasoning. Something changed from the yesterday. Oh, free, okay. Medium reasoning, I think that's fine. So let's analyze our project. And I would like you to write you one article on. Let's decide what article we will use. We will write using this thing. I have Google Search Console integrated for the water tracker as well. It's rather fresh integration for me, so it's not very huge amount of impressions and so, but I'm working on it. So let's see. Entrance training session or event. Being hydrated benefits. Hydration, trade, lead hydration. Some sport hydration is cool. So I think new article about athlete hydration would be cool. So let's see. First time I'm using this thing. Mhm. Plan is looking good so far. Let's update the plan. Blah blah blah. Maybe I will just, return to the cloud because I think the ChatGPT right now is very overloaded. Everyone is experimenting. So maybe I need to rename my stream already. But let's see. It's not consistent camera stuff for me, so it's much better to me to stream on Windows. But for some reasons, I don't have access to ChatGPT5 and Windows. That's fine. So nothing's happening. This is an expected behavior. I see like my web camera is not very good right now. I don't know why. But anyway, maybe some network problems. Everyone, everywhere testing ChatGPT5. So networking is not working. Networking is not working. I will wait for 5 or 3 minutes more and let's, I don't know, do something else. Uh, Probably just switch to the Cloud Code and finish the job because I'm not like a fan of something. I prefer to use the tool that does its job. Nothing happens. Uh, Maybe I need to switch to cursor. I don't know. But I am not paying for it, so maybe it will not work. Okay, okay. 2 or 3 minutes more, and Cloud Code to the rescue. And I will rename my stream. Maybe low reason model. I don't know. Medium seems like a golden middle. Don't know how to say it properly in English. The most boring stream in the whole universe. But anyway, just the first stream in English, so I'm pretty glad I'm talking some bullshit. I was hoping that we'll have like a working experience with ChatGPT5, but it seems we will not have this. But that's fine. Shit happens. So, what are you doing, man? Oh, something happened. Then line exceeded. Can take the line exceeded. Okay, so something happens. I'll scan the block structure. Yeah, yeah, you're right, man. Organizing files. I will spend the block utility. Okay. I can't use any tool calls this time. Poor guy. But I still won't help my user. Without two calls, man, you will be not able to help me. So he is writing article and providing me in the chat. Not so bad. Once you confirm, okay, okay. Yeah, sure, man. Do as you understand. We are vibing here. Because it's not so important for the landing, I think. Landing, mainly purpose of this landing is just SEO. Um, I do see some improvements for the sober tracker, for example. So I'm not skipping this part for water tracker because I respect it. I probably will create new page for the smoke tracker as well, but I think I need to stop doing some trackers and maybe create something more cool, or maybe just, focus on the marketing because I'm not doing anything in marketing terms. And it's bad. It's bad. I see when I pay attention to marketing, I see the increasement in my payments. So, but I'm just engineer, I just need to get used to marketing and I'm trying, but not so hard. Maybe when I see that my money is, uh, I will have money only for 2 or 3 months. I will be more motivated to do the marketing, but I have time before that, so I enjoy my engineer side of character. Anyway, very, very slow, but that's fine. Maybe we will be able to complete only one task during our stream. But that's fine. Probably I will share the stream in the X Twitter because I'm old. Um, I still don't get used to call it X because one letter is not so cool for non-native speaker, I think. It sounds strange. X. X what? Provides your metadata for EN, ES, and China. Chinese. Uh-huh. Before writing confirms like I don't know, should I just confirm it or it's generating something and we need to wait until the timeout exception? Probably you need to wait until timeout exception. I don't know. So the experience currently is just, shit, it's not working. Maybe I need to pay for the pro subscription of the cursor. Maybe cursor have more priority here because they are some kind of partnering, or maybe OpenAI will ever acquire the cursor. I think something like that can happen for sure. And looking at my stream on the second screen, and I really like to rotate in my chair. Sorry. I don't know why, but streaming in English is actually easier for me in technical terms because I'm very specific in what I'm talking because I'm thinking about what I'm talking. In Russian, I just, vibing, saying some bullshit. But I'm saying some bullshit right now in English. Anyway, I need to revise my thinking to think in English because, I don't have plans of returning somewhere to my origin country. So it's time to, face the reality. And the multi-language people is not bad. You just need more practice. But I probably should stop trying to learn some third language because I have things to do without it. Alright, deadline exceeded. Timeout exception. So, what's next? I need to respond consciously to the user about what's the article. The previous post have multi-language support, so I should consider how to incorporate the Spanish and Chinese translation. You are thinking too much, my friend, and just doing nothing. Sounds like software engineer, by the way. Plan updated. Hooray! He wants to wait for the user answer, but that's stupid. Maybe some tooling changes needed, and this thing is not working so well because it's rather fresh. That's not bad. Cloud Code is working well, so I just can switch to it in any time. And probably I should, but I will waste some more time trying to run the ChatGPT5 because it's Friday and I don't have any plans rather other than just work on my stuff or playing something. Somebody is trying to watch us and then drop immediately. I don't know. Maybe it's Russian guys, or maybe it's just random traffic incoming. I would like to switch my YouTube to the English and keep the TikTok in Russian because I post more, entertainment content on TikTok. And I would like to post something more technical on YouTube, and technical is much more English style content. And in my life, I don't read any Russian article on technical things because I think that IT, information technologies, are English stuff. And the best articles, best things are happening in English. So it's not any profits in reading Russian articles or something like that. But that's my opinion. Somebody will probably think another way. And I also know that uh, in Chinese now there are more machine learning articles than in English or something like that. But Chinese is very difficult language for me because I'm not very disciplined guy and I don't like to learn how to write or read these complex characters. But maybe that will be changed in future. I don't know. Right now, I need to increase my monthly revenue, so it's my main focus. And I also would like to find something I like to do for entertainment, maybe some game development. I don't know. I don't have any active hobbies. I do some sports just because it's needed to be done. So anyway, so is anything happening right now? I see that yes. I have a pretty nice block structure here. I created this cloud code. Actually, I really like this landing page here and how it's organized and how it works. I probably need to switch to something like that for the other trackers and apps and something like that in future. But I need to experiment with the game development as well because it's my dream. All I think is that it's my dream. Maybe my dream is just earn money. I don't know. So I think this guy is wrong. Oh no, it's fine. Mm. Okay, we have Spanish line article here. Reading time is pretty big for this size of content. I will manually change it. I still don't understand how to evaluate the performance of the thing because it's highly overloaded and not working at all. We have wasted 20 minutes just to write some articles. That's pretty dumb, in my opinion. And we probably do this for in 3 minutes using Cloud Code right now. But we are vibing, so I don't care. Mhm. Maybe 1 hour stream is enough. So this is tea, not beer. I don't drink beer right now. It's too early in the morning, and I just don't drink alcohol right now. But it's beer map. I like the huge amount of tea. I don't understand when people, drink like a small cup of tea. What is the point? Probably I see some flying around me, or maybe I'm hallucinating. Okay, let's see. Oh well, I found it, and I killed it. Oh my God, I need to record some play of the game moment. So npm run def. Okay, okay. Here's our landing page. Let's see our articles. So the latest articles are here, and I don't see the fresh one. But let's read it. Oh, we just reused the previous one. Image. Mm, sounds like that stuff. Mhm. But that's not bad. Let's just change the date of this article. Let's change date of article to some more early one. And reading time is like 5 minutes. Probably I can use the voice input for that stuff. I see some guys are using Super Whisper or something like that, but I really like to type something. Actually, but it was better to just, um, do it manually with our hands. But the string name is testing ChatGPT5 in Windsurf, so I don't care. I just test. So let's see, where is it right now? Okay, it's not here. It's earlier. It's like 15 of July. Okay, probably we can use this image here. It's not so important. So let's just commit it. And this thing will be, uploaded to the hosting Netlify automatically. Oh no, we have some conflicts here. Hmm. No conflict. Okay, so that's finished. Let's switch to the water tracker application. Yesterday, I have received an inquiry about adding the OZ and caps for my American fellows. Actually, it's very, cool that we all have different measurements now, word still, and it's really like, strange feeling when you're not even thinking about that somebody has something different than you. And after some time, you receive feedback and you're using caps for that. Okay, that's strange, but let's do this. So let's add the caps and OZ support for our application. We have already introduced it in our settings, but I see that quick liquid addition or something and other parts of application is not changing when we change our units. So let's see how this guy will handle this. Cloud Code, I think, can solve this very quickly because yesterday it was like, well, and we support the units changing, but it's not like comparison stream. Maybe I can record some video on some prepared video with montage and etc. about how we can compare those two tools. Um, Actually, I like the both experience, like when you have chat and when you have some terminal application. It's cool. The chat is better when you can just pour some bunch of images, some quick fixes, and etc. And terminal application is better in terms of EDA support. For example, I like to use the Android Studio IDE, and right now I'm using the Android Studio plus Cloud Code. It's working really well, so I prefer to work in ID, IDE, IDE. In Russian, I say it like IDE, but IDE. Anyway, actually, I'm talking for around 30 minutes in English. I'm pretty proud of myself. Maybe I can record some podcast about something in English, but I need some English speaker and I need more practice. This is my first speech in a really, really huge amount of time. So I'm proud of myself. Maybe I can stream games. talking in English. I think I have chili vibey voice. Maybe it's just my own opinion on my voice, but maybe not. Actually, I prefer to talk. I like to talk, especially when you have, a nice sleeping session, a nice training session where you have training today, and you like, so let's go. And when you don't have a nice sleeping session and don't have nice training session, you just want this day to be ended as soon as possible. And today I want this day to be as long as possible because I'm like in optimal conditions. Also, I don't eat until 1 or 2 p.m. right now, and it's super cool. Mm. Do you have a stream at TikTok live? I don't know. Maybe we should. Oh, so why are we not able to do this, man? Oh, okay. It's not really impossible. Really important right now. So, so be, so be, so be it. Let's just, change this in future, maybe for the gaming stream. I don't know. So our guy is working, updating plans, doing something. Nothing's changed yet, but let this thing do its job. Who am I to disrupt the genius machine, the AG, the PhD level of anything you can think of? So 5 guys watching right now. Hello, guys. Thank you very much. I'm trying to make this thing work, but it's not working right now. But it's not like, very bad thing for me because I just can run the cloud code and enjoy the result. But why not test this thing? It's super slow right now, but I think it's because they need to scale it a bit, or we need just to wait it a bit when all those bloggers, all those guys. Привет. I'm trying to change my water tracker to support new units of measurements. So I asked the ChatGPT5 to do this and I'm watching how it doing it. Let me speak from my heart. I'm using the Windsurf because I have subscription, but right now it's free for all. So I think there's huge amount of traffic incoming to those tools like Cursor and Windsurf. The application is the Flutter application, water tracker. So, oh, audit complete, ready to implement. Okay, implementation order. Let's read something. Let's read something. Don't push the horses. Nice one. Nice one. Uh, Actually, the plan is very good. It's accounts to the strings used here, like milliliter suffix in multiple places. This stuff is analyzed it. Uh, so adding liquids will be unit focused. That's fine. Let's go, man. Don't push the horses. Uh, but I know, guys, you understand Russian. But let me speak from my heart and don't push the horses. I want to get used to creating content in English, so I'm like the international guy. I like to travel around the world, etc. So let me speak from my heart once again. Actually, I will share the stream everywhere because I like it. It's very funny. Okay, not very funny because we are waiting for this thing to complete its job. But I like how I'm talking, how I write, how you writing, guys. So thank you very much. And this joke is very good. Let's read some thought process, just to not be bored. I see that the user wants to proceed with the changes, saying, "Let's go, man." You're right. You're right. I will make screenshot of this stuff and post it to Twitter because I can. Because this is built in public, guys. Probably I can stream in the Twitter too, but I need to restream and I don't like to set up it. So let's post it in threads too because I can. Open eye, stop it. Yeah. Okay, sure, guys, sure. The internet now is full of guys who are claiming that software engineers will not have their job soon, but I think it's just hype train because software engineer right now it's not the man who writes the code like 90% of its time of his time. We have a lot of tokens, we have a lot of synchronization work, we have a lot of social interactions and requirements refinement. So it's not like you just using some agents and they are just doing something. And this is the first thing about that. And the second, uh, there is a notion of, authority and responsibility for something. And right now, we don't have any instruments about the responsibility and the authority for the agent system, for the chat system, etc. We need some guy to blame and to take responsibility for releases and etc. So I don't think that chats and the current tools will be a substitute for the coders, but for sure this thing is evolving very fast. So let's see how it goes. So we are shit posting right now because we can. Some probably bot liked two of my posts because 1 minute reaction is not human-like behavior. So what this guy is doing right here, analyzing some strings. I like how it's analyzing everything before doing anything. Probably it will face the timeout exception and do nothing. It's very human behavior when you thought for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours and do nothing. So dating volume display. Okay, so we have some changes right now. Let's see the diff. Okay, sounds reasonable. But I can write this by myself in much more quicker way. Quicker way. So it's not something I'm very hyped for. So we have a new change in volume selector. Select this volume, milliliters. I think this thing is doing something nice. It just using the milliliters as a central stuff unit of conversion. So we will have like display units and milliliters inside our unbelievable water tracker application. Actually, this water tracker have some sales even on Android. On Android, I have better sales for this app than for the iOS. That's very strange. Somebody is writing me to the Telegram. I don't know what is it because I have some strange friends. I will read it on my mobile phone. Yeah. Yes, yes, Eugene. We are vibing right now. Stream is online. So you can enjoy it, but probably you have missed the hot part with the night jokes. And I'm pretty tired already. Not so pretty tired, okay, but I'm tired already. Especially I'm tired of waiting this thing to do something. Yeah, hi Eugene. Hi. Klim Sanich is here. Klim Sanich, young version of Klim Sanich. By the way, probably if Klim Sanich will be around me in somewhere, it's nice idea to just, record some podcast with Klim Sanich just because we are looking like the same. So I will try to do this. I will try to do this, but probably this guy is not traveling a lot, so I don't know where I can meet him. But I can make some memes, some record, some TikToks, etc. to, have a jokes around this clean sandwich. Haha. It's nice. It's nice. I like it. Eugene, have you tried the ChatGPT like an agent or maybe in chat or etc.? What is your experience? I'm experiencing a very slow work right now. It's not working very well, but I like the thought process. It's really clean and it's doing its job, but very slowly. Maybe I'm too. Yeah, I got used to Cloud Code and Cloud Code working very fast in comparison to this stuff, but probably it's just because of the hype, and we need to wait a bit. Sam is hyping. Uh, he's talking about melting silicon power, etc. Maybe it's true. Maybe he's just hyping because he likes to hype. But he is very smart man, so let him hype. Let him hype. Elon Musk uh, write something like Grok 4 is better than ChatGPT, blah blah blah, but I don't think it is. It is good not for deep coding, it is good for making PRD and implementation plan for Cloud Code. Okay, okay. I was thinking something about that because the thought process is looking very nice. So I need, probably will try your workflow but not at the stream, but maybe at the stream. I just don't have, further plans after we fix this stuff. So I don't know. But maybe. Actually, the PRD and the implementation plan with this thought model should be very nice. But I don't know. The top watching number of guys is 6. It's my record. Not on the game streams. On game streams, I have like 600 on TikTok. But in YouTube and Twitch, I don't ever have anything like higher than 4. So 6 guys was watching. I'm pretty happy. Subscribe to me, subscribe to my channel. We will record something around the cloud, around the ChatGPT, around the vibe coding, around rising the monthly revenue, recurrent revenue to the 20,000s of dollars. Um, that would be very nice because I like to travel, and travel is very expensive thing, especially when you don't like when you don't like living in hostels and etc. Yeah. Sorry, I was distracted by chat message. If you want to one-shot an issue or feature, you should first surround it with markdown documents and then squash to complete solution. Yeah, sounds very reasonable. Sounds very reasonable. This is actually something I do when I'm vibe coding something from the start. I don't do this. Uh-huh. Context priming is the only thing it works here. It has a bigger context window, as I understand. So, actually, I'm doing something like markdown documents around features, not around features, around initial app development, but when I add in something or fixing bug, I'm not doing a lot of markdown documenting the feature because I think it's not needed because my apps are rather simple. And the problem in my apps, it's not around technical implementation, but around marketing, and I need to pay more attention to SEO. I already done this in the start of my stream. So I need to fix my bugs. I need to fix bugs. I need to implement some SEO, some ASO. Yeah, it's not needed for mobile apps. Exactly. For some mobile apps, maybe, but not for my. In mobile apps, we have a context of one window, one screen, and we can build the surrounding system very, separated. We can have services, etc., and we have only one screen, and we can, organize data flow in a very simple way. It's maybe for some uh, complex applications like mm, bots, not bots, like financial applications, like stocks applications, maybe it's needed, but for the simple applications, JSON battles, etc., it's not needed. Oh, I have Russian translation here. I don't believe you. Oh, yeah, I have. Быстро добавить. Okay. This thing is working. Ivan is vibing. Let's see if anyone have likes for us already. Nope. Maybe we can post the stream link here, but maybe it will not work because it's pretty early for many guys. Trading experience. Mm, Today is pretty nice day actually. I have loaded my warriors before I get sleep because I think that we will face some bounce at the morning. So I earned like $300 today, but I already shrink down my volume because today is a Friday and I don't think we will have like uh, gains today. I don't understand how to trade today, so I will just wait from the wall or something like that. I don't know how to say it properly in English, and I don't really care. Let's see what we have in threads. Some guys followed us. How much at months it costs? Okay, I will tell you guy a bit later. Or maybe now. What this thing is doing. It's working, so okay, let's answer this guy. My apps are mainly mobile apps. They are hosting. Eugene, how is your training experience today? Have you loaded your warriors at the morning or maybe evening yesterday? Or you are just watching your thing earn your money? Google Play or Apple Store? The websites site are hosted with Netlify free for the moment. Domains not free for sure. Around $10 per year. Mine is always bad. Eugene, uh, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. You should not be ashamed because trading is a very random thing. So it's not something like you can say, yeah, I'm super trader. I will always be profit trader or something like that. For example, Michael Burry, as I understand, the guy that shorted stuff in 2008 already bankrupted. Everyone was hyping him like he's a genius, he knows market, etc. But now he is just fucked up. And I think the experience in trading is not very cool. It's not very translatable to some real experience. The experience may be related to the stuff like, okay, I will not waste my money here. Okay, I can close this position, etc. But when you're talking about some random things, how your experience help you? It cannot help you. It cannot help. Experience is overhyped, by the way. We can stream about that. I think experience in almost all fields of areas is overhyped because experience doesn't matter a lot in a lot of places. For example, software engineering, the quantity of experience is not the same thing as quality because you can probably work in some of work stuff that was very simple for 10 years, and some guy can work 1 or 2 years in some trading, some Netflix like starting Netflix like experiences, and in 1 or 2 years he'll have more experience. That guy that works in some Upwork stuff or something like that. So experience is overhyped, in my opinion. Uh, for example, I had appointment with doctor. I had like panic attacks in 3 or 4 years ago, and older doctors wasn't able to help me, and the youngest one, it was a cardiologist woman around my age, I think, helped me, and I have cured this stuff. So experience is not. always something important. And I hate guys who are very really hyping on experience and saying that, yeah, I'm older than you, I know better than you. That's just not true. So we have a lot of changes right now. We are changing the default volume stuff everywhere. There is no errors here, so the thing is producing very clear code. That's very nice. It's very good. Even if you drink it on empty stomach, it's not doing you any bad things like the coffee can do. If you know what I mean. I need to check if ML still exists. I will fix the minor inconsistency by reverting to the product with value extension, update server widgets, remove hard-coded and the formatting volumes using the current measurement unit. Yes, you're right. You're right. You're doing just fine, man. Your thought process is very clean. So probably there, as Eugene said, we need to use this thing to create a plan and then port that plan to the cloud code, the guys that just actually do the job. So we have blue collar ChatGPT5 that think about how to do stuff, and we have a worker guy that actually do stuff. Yeah, probably because tool calling is a different thing, and Cloud Code is very good at tool calls. But let's see how it goes. So, Eugene, do you have any plans like to stream your vibe coding session? Maybe you have not like NDA stuff going on, like some separate project, small project, maybe, I don't know. Because we had some idea of bot management projects like very maybe half a year or a year ago. So maybe we can just return to this idea to stream this stuff. I don't know. Just vibing. If you're still watching, of course. If you're still watching. 57 minutes of my pretty nice English. I often vibe coding school. Actually, it's nice idea. Um, from business perspective, it's nice idea. I think we just need to rewire characters towards some more business prospect thought processes because we are not businessmen yet, businessmen yet. We are thinking in terms of engineering, of some like uh, actually useful stuff, etc. But Vibes Coding School, it's not very useful, but maybe from kind of business perspective, it's nice stuff. I'm trying to set up my camera more, so it's shaking a lot. Don't pay attention to this stuff. It's really like very funny way to start the day, by the way. To stream something, to talk with guys. Super cool. Probably I need to stand up because I already sitting for 1 hour. And it's bad for your health when you sit like 1 hour straight. You need to do some stuff. For example, pour some more tea uh, and something like that. This stuff is doing its job, but it's like very slow. So we are just enjoying the enjoying the view, said Ivan, looking at my bald head right now. I'm working on the add to tracker button for intake, which should keep adding in milliliters. The grep search shows no liters in effective summary card, but I'll check the lines around 180, 260 for or 180 for any. Oh no. Actually, I'm already not very confident with the output of this guy. I will need to test it because the thought processes is not super clear from my perspective. I read that, and I don't see like we are doing the needed job. But let's just, vibe code. Actually, streaming in efforts is very, I don't know, more pleasure than streaming and a more mature headphones and microphone. It's just like very casual experience. I like it. Maybe I need to buy some wireless headset. Right now, I don't have wireless headset, only Sony one. And Sony doesn't have very nice microphone in its older one model. Maybe I need to update it because vibing in a wireless headset is very cool. You can stand up, you can go, you can talk, you can have a nice day. So, 1 hour streaming? Yeah, yeah. I was thinking about buying Sony sixth generation, but as you know, I'm moving to Asia in like 3 months. So maybe I just can buy it in that place because the Bangkok, for example, is a very cool place to buy any technical stuff. Maybe I even can, have some trading because I don't want to drop my headphones in some trash can. And we don't have Avito anymore. And I don't want to experience this shit anymore in my life. Only localizations being used, not volume values, which is fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Eugene, do you have any plans to buy Sony sixth generation, by the way? Why I am so laughing at this stream? Nothing funny is happening right now. But because I slept well and I trained hard, I just feel myself. Feel myself. I just feel nice. I just feel nice about myself. So a little walk when I become rich. But that's fine. That's fine. We are getting richer every day. So short term, um, walking around, so my joints are like rested. I don't know. Oh no, this is a different tea. I mixed up. Hmm. Yeah, tastes very strange now. But okay. It's the strangest stream. Nothing happens at all. And the guy even don't sit in the chair. So, that's it? Oh no. Oh no. We are working. So, what to eat today? This is a question to ask. Probably some meat. So nothing is happening. We need to keep working on our days. Hmm. There is a lot of changes right now here. That's pretty fine. But thank you. No problem, man. No problem. By the way, very pure. Brewing some beer. That's fine. Add more architectural stuff content here. I think I think that vibe streaming is like art, so I'm not selling anything. I'm not selling anything. I'm just sharing my thoughts. I'm just sharing my tool experience. So it's not very like important for me to build something like architecture lessons or something like that. I'm just streaming what I'm doing right now. So when I get used to stream and when I will start the new one application, I will actually show how I architecture the stuff. What? Yeah. Right now, I'm not doing this. I'm just fixing a bug and adding them some feature. It's not important for me right now to create some architecture description or something like that. So, man, I will not buy your lessons, but we can for sure stream together in some point of time, when you have desire. We can stream in Russian if you prefer. We can stream in English. It's not super important for me. You can have your camera on. You can have your camera off. It's not important for me. Actually, we can just, like we are playing games together, we can start to vibe code something together. I don't know how properly organize this stuff, but maybe we can have some gamification, like we have one job and we need to complete it in some time, and we have some kind of challenge, and we are trying to challenge to win in this challenge by creating some manageable, scalable code, but in shorter amount of time. I don't know. But interesting formats, I think. So, new cup of tea until panic attacks comes back. I can become Asian girl doing the stream. Uh, actually, I don't think that this is like very cool right now because we are vibe coding streamers or technical streamers or technical bloggers, etc. We don't have like the needless. I don't know how to say it properly. We don't have a need. I need to become some girl that streams, etc. We can just be ourselves, man. We are not selling anything. We are just doing our job and streaming that. If you want to sell something to some guys who prefer to donate some money to Asian girls, that's your karma. But I don't think that this business strategy will lead you to success, in my opinion. It's not you. It's not you. And it's not me. And you can just, stream your expertise in ML, in vibe coding, in front-end engineering. You can organize and share your experience. You can sell courses, etc. That's fine. That's fine. We have some negative expectations and community expectations from the courses and etc. But actually, that's not bad if you can share some experience with guys, and that experience is not bad. For example, I can share some things about software journey because I have like a lot to say about that, and this is not bad. We just need to change our thought processes about that. In our opinion, teaching someone is bad, but it's not bad. It's just business where some guy can buy your part of your experience. Maybe it's not useful for them, but maybe it is. We don't know. But we already decided that we will not do this because we are engineers, blah blah blah. But we can change our thoughts. But I don't have such plans right now. So let's see. Is there any feedback right now happening? Nope. That's fine. That's fine. So maybe some changes here. Actually, I can, switch, and I actually switch around my tabs around Windows, doing multiple jobs at the simultaneously. But I am streaming right now, and I just, don't have yet ability to stream, to talk in English, and to do different stuff at the same time. I will just be silent. And I'm not chasing effectiveness in this stream because it's my first stream in English for a while. So I'm just vibing. Actually, the everyday small parts of work on your projects is better than one big and huge work at some day and then 1 week of doing nothing. So I just get used to do some small changes, etc. And now, right now, I just testing the ChatGPT5. I want to test the voice mode also because I use voice mode to practice English a bit, and I like it. Probably I can use this stuff. I used to proceed as just user said continue. I think you are doing something wrong, my friend. But maybe not. Consideration value. Consideration value is revoked from the milliliter. That's fine. That's also fine. In custom stuff, what do we have here? Measuring units, millimeters. Yeah, yeah. I already agreed with you that GPT is good at planning. But, but, I have already tried several complex cases. It is better than all three or Opus. That's nice to hear, actually. Maybe there it has the research stuff also, like Opus, like Claude, because I'm using that stuff to, analyze the market and do some ASO. Right now, it's working fine. So the small change led to some big refactoring of refrigeration system. And I don't have a bad code right here because I have like decomposition. I don't have huge classes. So we have multiple widgets, we have providers, we have some services, etc. It's not super bad. We just have a lot of milliliters, and we need to change it everywhere. It has research option even for plus. That's fine. That's fine. Very nice to hear, by the way. Maybe in 15 minutes I will turn off the stream because I need to go to eat. But let's see. Maybe I will have 1 more hour. Actually, I feel great today, so why not? And it's really warm here, like 35 Celsius degrees. It's not very nice to have a nice walk. We can live stream the research option comparison. By the way, I can divide my screen in two parts, and research on right side is Opus, research on left side ChatGPT. Probably is nice idea to have to stream. Hmm. Also, Cursor, both Cursor and Windsurf right now have a free ChatGPT, so I'm not wasting any units, etc. Um, and it's working fine. So, 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 so. So it's cool. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Eugene. I think uh, I will start a new project about a lighter version of WinGym. I have this thought because I have a gym training right now, and I don't like WinGym actually. When I started to use it, I find that this stuff is overcomplicated for the gym user. It's not needed. So I have a thought and idea about new app I want to develop in this field. I have a exercises database with photos, and I just need to refine and rethink how I show them, how user complete exercises, etc. And they have ideas around that. So yeah, I would like to start a streaming session about this stuff, and I probably will do a series. Yep, from idea to production, from zero to hero, or something like that. Actually, that's fine. That's fine. If you would like, we can stream together something around that. We can have a like idea that needs some kind of backend work. and you have backend experience more than me, and we can just vibe code something like that. So let's see how it goes. Maybe just I will continue to create some applications that only uses the Firebase at most without any backend work, but maybe I just vibe code the backend. For example, some cas- facade for the food application that will uh, grind, grind the data for the food and pour some API for my mobile app. I don't know. I don't know. So are we doing something or we just stuck here? Yeah, we're doing something. Refiguration added content to the unit agnostic, removing milliliter text. There is a lot of milliliter text in my application, so yeah, there is a lot of work. Not a lot of work, but for this guy, a lot of work. And that's fine. As you can see, we have like localized stuff everywhere. For example, here the word effective was not localized, and ChatGPT guy just fixed that stuff. That's very nice. Today, 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 smashed. Today I will share the stream because it's like a vibe stream. I will share it in Twitter, I will share in threads, and I will share it my Russian Telegram channel. I know that a lot of people will not look at it at all, but maybe someone will look because besides that, I'm not doing like a hard job and I just watching this guy doing some stuff. Uh, I like the stream, as I already said. Three guys watching now. Eugene, Ivan, another tab to watch the comments, and someone more. Hello. It's so warm here. I already sweating, but I have conditioner here, but it's already not so good at cooling this room because whole house is warming up and it's not very nice thing. I'll start by editing English files. Okay, okay. Why not? So let's see if something happening here. Nothing happens. Maybe in threads, some guy is sharing his ChatGPT will. I don't know why I would I want to say substitute, replace the correct word. Programmers, everyone is hyping this stuff right now, but I am not everyone. I am not sure this stuff can replace programmers, but it can help. Yeah, actually, at the top, in the first part of stream, there are a few guys who said some funny things. For example, the "Don't push the horses" was a very nice joke. I was, laughing a lot. But that's fine. That's fine. I think if I would like to have more auditory, more people watching this, I need to stream at evening because right now Americans, for example, are sleeping or getting ready to sleep, so they will not watch this stuff. And Europeans guys are just chilling. So I'm streaming for you and for some other few guys. Also, I have only 295 subscribers, and I am not very popular streamer. But uh, but let's go, let's go. Uh, Stay connected and etc. Blah blah blah. I'm pretty sure that if you stream for I don't know 1 year, changing your behavior, trying to improve your stream experience, etc., you will have some success, especially if you are doing some other job, other work to be more popular, etc. It's like the gym training or maybe some kind of fitness or indie hacking. You need to do some job every day, and streaming is just like a job. So initially, you just starting to do something. After some time, you understand how to do it properly, and after some time, you have more ideas, etc. The idea is that you can sit on some couch and think about nice idea is not working. I was living like I can think about some nice game idea, and I haven't completed any game in 10 years, I think. I was just waiting for the ideal environment, ideal ideas, etc. I wasn't completing anything. So it's time to change the stuff. If you want to stream, you need to stream. If you want to create some indie apps, you need to create some indie apps. If you want to increase your MRR, you need to do marketing and etc. Nothing will help you beside your own conscious job. The same goes with your fitness journey or software journey, etc. So it wants to analyze something. Let's go. I remember confirms it, though that's good. I must also ensure the input order is correct, that the build uses context watch settings since we added strings. I'm considering that we need to store important context specifically about change. You are doing not needed job right now, man. But let's wait. Completed. Update your redirection calculator screen to use dynamic units. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. As soon we will watch the international Dota 2 tournament, by the way. I think it will be funny. I actually watched two tournaments from Dota a year. It's is called EVC, I think, and the international for sure. So we have complete stuff. Yep. Completed the dynamic unit supported factor for the redirection calculator string. Okay, okay, let's build this stuff. Let's see how it goes. I think we will have some problems, but anyway, I have run the emulator already, so let's see. Control neck, my secret neck application that is will be released maybe this week, maybe next week. I don't know. I would like to release it on this week, but I have some thoughts about that. So we have all the unit measurements selected here. Let's change it to milliliters. Come here and see non-milliliters of 3000 milliliters. Quick adds, etc. working. Let's have like cups, for example. Okay, it's working. Quick add 1 cup. That's fine. Okay, let's go with OZ. Let's drink some OZ right here. Let's go here. Let's see. Yeah, OZ consume. Let's go to the analytics. It's premium feature, but I have debug flag here, so I can activate it here. Like premium status enable. And now, miss the click. And now I can see analytics. So it shows OZ right here. That's fine. That's fine. I really like it. So this stuff can also be changed to LBS. So American guys will be happier when I release this update. Default drink volume is also OZ, and when I change it to milliliters, it will be changed here. So it's working. So actually, it's working already. It's working already. It's working fine. That's really nice. Does about formula changes, by the way? Let's see. It's not important, but no, it's not changing. Let's just commit what we have here right now, and we'll change the about section already. So implement several routines formatting across all UI components. Yes, you're right. You're right, guy. So in about, we have a formula that have like ML still, even if we switch units. So let's see. Probably low reasoning model can be selected for that, but I just don't want to jump around this stuff. Maybe auto regime and cursor will be switching around so reasoning automatically, but I'm using Windsurf right now. I need to test the cursor as well. Everyone is vibing today and tomorrow and 1 week, I think. And when this stuff will be not so cheap or not free, it will be just much more less guys, and it will be quicker performance, all this stuff. But right now, it's really hard. And I think the amount of load right now on ChatGPT servers is one of the biggest. Hype train, etc. So 1 hour and 30 minutes already streaming in English. Very cool, very cool. I'm proud of myself. Thank you, Jin. Thank you all guys who was watching me for 5 or 6 minutes. And of course, my fan, my friend, Eugene, you're the best. I'm waiting for your success because I don't want to work. Just waiting for your success because being successful is very nice thing. And someone need to break the wall. Oh, we also have our onboarding, and this stuff found that in onboarding we didn't change the milliliters. That's fine. Let's now use the oh, probably we can ask for a units of measurements in onboarding, by the way, on the first page. Hmm. Yeah, I think that's very nice thought, and I need to implement it. So it's one more future change. during the stream. So the stream is not so um, бесполезный. It's not so bad. By the way, Eugene, are we going to play on this weekend in Winter Nights 2 remaster, or maybe some different game? Uh, Share your thoughts, please. For sure. So I need to buy the Winter Nights 2, right? The remaster is looking very bad, by the way, but we don't have a choice. We need some cooperative RPG to play. We can try to play Rogue Trader, but Warhammer 40K is not for everyone. Who is your main employee? Cloud Code? Do you have like a loop when one guy, the ChatGPT5, is pouring his thoughts to the Cloud Code? So you have two employees right now, right? Lead trader. Okay, that's fine. So, are we going to, be bullish today, or it is the time for bears to have their meal? What are the thoughts of your lead trader, or some global analysis of the global trend today? So, guys stuck with the milliliter because it cannot mix the milliliter with kilograms. He needs it to convert it to OZ as well and pounds. So maybe we can have just, I need to help him. I need to help him. I see he's stuck. So, man, just use OZ with pounds in formula and etc. When we have OZ, show not KG, but corrected formula with OZ and pounds. And it is also probably it is a nice idea to have selection of unit of measurements as first our second page in onboarding. Global short, but no safe short today. Momentum is against shorts. Yeah, I totally agree. Momentum is kind of optimistic, so we can be technically shorting today because it's Friday, blah, blah, blah. But globally, it seems like we have a positive trend. So I think it will be around neutral zone for a while. If some global events, like the end of the war, for example, will be on our vision, so probably we'll have up gains momentum. But if something bad will happen, of course, we will go to the short zone. Something like that, in my opinion. So it's not like today nothing will be decided. Yeah, maybe some local shorts, but global uptrend is in our sights. If BTC will hold 116K, so we can load some more longs. Yeah, totally agree. By the way, BTC is very strong. It's not like it's moving around this price for a while. Get value with two params in utilization. That's right. That's right. So 101 minute, by the way, of the stream. So 20 minutes more, and I probably will go to eat because I'm feeling hungry already. And it's time for me to go to somewhere to eat or maybe order it, etc. Right now, I'm intermittent fasting. It's very nice, but I'm early bird and I'm fasting for around 18 hours already, and I want to eat. But probably uh, we'll be able to fix the onboarding screen, etc., and the military option in about section. I can fix it very quick by myself, but I just don't want via Vibecoders. Oh no. So hello guys, how are you going here? What's going up? I need to learn actually some phrases, like what's going up, etc., because I don't know anything like that. And that's bad because I need to talk more freely. GPT-5 refactored all my code with one call. Blah blah blah. Nothing, nothing has worked. Okay, that's a nice joke. Actually, our stuff is working today. It's working. It's just very slow because 2 hours for this stuff, it sounds like we are a software engineer who get paid for his job. So he's not motivated to be very quick. Uh, but we are indie hackers in this context, and I want this stuff be done very quick. Oh, probably I can share this vibe code stream in the LinkedIn, by the way. Uh, and the previous one mentioned was kind of joke. Not be so serious about that. So yeah, I think this stream is very nice and you can share it everywhere. Actually, this stuff is not needed for indie hacker because this is just our work for about section. Nobody will go to this about section, I think. The onboarding change is much more better and it's much more easier. And we are doing it right now. And this stuff is stacked with about analyzing. It's not needed. Maybe I can just stop it. But I'm vibing here. I have 15 more minutes on this stream. So why not? Thought process is very hard, but the changes in formula is very simple. PhD level. We can display all half and of OZ, X, your weight in LB, and it's just converted this stuff, but it's very easy conversion here. I don't know why it's very slow, but let's just relax and enjoy. By the way, weight was synced to health, as I see in logs. So the synchronization to health is working. For example, the weight synchronization, maybe the liquid synchronization is not working. The guy in the comments just said me that health integration is not working well. Probably it's not about weight integration. I need to have, and I need to set up TikTok streams as well because I have much more attention on TikTok. I don't know why, because of TikTok by itself. Time to implement these code changes. Finally, finally. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to share this stream, by the way. Which sounds great. There is also suggestion to include the unit selection option during onboarding, which sounds great. I need to refactor the calculation string to intake formula. User suffixes string. Yes, you're right. You're exactly right, man. Just continue what you're doing right now. Evaluating formal construction. I'm considering different approach for building formula at runtime. For runs updating formula. I need to create a page for user. You are over-engineering this stuff already, but anyway. Or maybe you're just very slow at thinking, and you're trying to, you know, be an engineer. I think there will be some tweaks for sure in ChatGPT 5 model. Also, one of the best things that happened with ChatGPT 5, by the way, we have only one model right now that we can select from. Like here, just ChatGPT and ChatGPT thinking. That's it. Nothing more. That's very nice. That's very nice. I was really disturbed by amount of models we had. All three, GPT-4 1 mini, GPT-4 1, GPT-4 o, etc. It was really boring. So, some interesting observation from Eugene. If O is growing up in like crypto market right now, so but CRE is red, there will be a red zone today. I think that's a proper, you know, observation. So CRE is the center of the world. Pay attention to this asset, by the way. Credible. If you are watching my stream, we are watching the CRV because of you. We waste and throw away a lot of money on this stuff, and we will continue this because it is like a gambling. Uh, so nobody is recommended to play with this stuff, by the way. I see that he wants us to adjust the formula. You are so overcomplicated and over-engineering this stuff, man. You can just be much more simpler and quicker. But I don't care. I am vibe coder streamer. So I'm just enjoying the vibe. I'm not so enjoying because I'm hungry, but in philosophical way, I'm enjoying. And I'm waiting to have a more funny streams with this stuff already. So I have more stories here. Sister sharing something. Some story, okay. Liked it. Here I go. Vibe coding setup. Maybe I can share this stuff in Telegram also when I start in. So everyone who would like to see my bold head can join the stream. 8 minutes to go. 8 minutes to go. And after that, I probably turn it off. Because I'm a Virgo, my birthday is 30 of August. I really like the rounds numbers. I really like some kind of order. It's not because I'm Virgo, but I don't understand why it's working for me. And Virgos have the glory of very organized people, and I'm a very organized guy with a bit of chaos, but for sure I really like the organization and the stuff, and when the stuff is very organized. So it's just a joke, guys. I don't believe in this shit. But anyway, so we need to push the button. So info dialogue is now enhanced in a very hard way. It's not needed, but we are doing it right now. I don't even understand why I'm waiting for 2 hours of the stream. It's kind of maybe achievements for me when I am able to talk with myself or something like that in English for 2 hours. Thanks, Eugene, one more time. I think when you can talk like that, you can do anything. Also, when are you good with yourself without anyone and you are doing something, it's very nice. uh, character, no, not character, trait of the character. Yeah. Because sometimes when you start something, you will be alone. That's fine. And when you get used to be alone, for example, in gym, or maybe in some running, or maybe in some indie hacking experience, or maybe some game dev road, when you are okay with that, you are unstoppable. My main problem that I was always striving for the company, but right now I'm a lone warrior and I'm okay with it. But of course, it's always much better when you have your friends, when you have your spouse or something like that, and you are doing something together. I'm not talking about just watching some kind of movies or anime or walking around. I'm talking about creation. For me, the creation is much more uh, closing experience. Of, I don't know how to say it properly yet, but when you grow together, it's much better. When you just when then you just enjoy your free time together, in my opinion. But it's not stream about relationship. It's white coding stream, and it is going to end soon. So I don't want to say thanks for watching and blah 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 because I'm doing this feature yet. I probably want to show you the results of this feature, but I'm really really hungry. So I don't know. Maybe I will just turn it off soon. Uh, Tea by itself is not helping already. Actually, tea is doing the bad job right now because it has caffeine, and caffeine is increasing your hunger, if you didn't know. We need to keep going with our edits. That was very slow, very slow. Probably I misused the whole tool, by the way, and I needed to use low reasoning model here, and it will be much more faster. Or I just needed to use, like Eugene proposed, the thought process of this model and have a plan in MD file and then pour this MD file to the cloud code, and I will have much better, much faster performance here. So the stream may be like how not to do this properly. That's fine, that's fine. Oh, Eugene is going to train. Have a nice train, buddy. By the way, I have seen like very funny meme about body. Like when you get called body, you think about yourself like you are 20 years, even if you're 40 years. Yes. So Eugene, bye bye. Bye bye, my friend. And the stream is ending, so everything is matched. But let's probably wait for the onboarding changes because it's not changed right now. It's very, very slow. I don't like it. I need to ask Eugene about what he does for his training. But I'm really like that everyone is training around me, and I'm also training. Training is nice for your health, but don't overdo it, my friends, because we are not professional athletes or something, and we need to pay attention to other things in our life. I think the most optimal training routine for the male, for example, or maybe female also, is just a gym training for a short period of time. Like you can have 1 hour 3 times a week, and you will be just nice and fine for your goals. I think. I mean, the main goal is just to be more healthier, to have more muscle mass. So probably, yeah, I'm experimenting with that right now, and I have nice results already. I have better sleep. I have better mood. And I have, when you train in some gym or something, after that you want to be more healthier, you eat healthier food, you have more health, you are making healthier choices, etc. And after some pizza party, you want to drink beer and blah blah blah, and watch some anime until 2 a.m. I don't know how it works, but it works something like that for me. So when you start something healthy, you are continuing something else. And when you start some bullshit, you are continuing doing some bullshit. But you can choose to start some health stuff. And after that, this spiral of healthy stuff is happening with you, and you're feeling you're better this day. And next day you wanna feel the same. But of course, it's not always possible. So finally, we are going to the onboarding. I'm streaming already for 2 hours, so let me wait the boarding stuff. Maybe I can just order food on my mobile phone and don't go anywhere. Let me think. Let me think from my heart. I need to test the audio quality from AirPods, by the way, because I haven't listened to myself when I talk or stream. But I like the streaming experience in Mac because it's better fonts here. And when you have better fonts, you have better streaming experience for guys. Guys can see what I'm typing. So we will have one more screen called onboarding measurement unit selection. As I understand, it's not here, but it's like will be here. Let's implement this like the info dialog does. Implement onboarding measurements. I see we need blah blah blah. Okay, let's wait a bit and I will turn off the stream because 2 hour stream is already very big amount of time for me and for anyone who wants to watch it and nothing happens a lot. Nothing happens. We are just vibing here and talking. So probably I can just turn it off already. But I don't know. I just need to have work of promoting the stream, by the way. We can already do this. But let me finish it firstly. So guys, you will be able to enjoy the new onboarding and unit measurements in my water tracker application soon. And also the health integration will be fixed. And also I need to refine how I work with ChatGPT5 because I didn't like the experience currently with just agent doing my job without like plan station and then pouring this stuff to some other code tool. Maybe I need to refine my workflow. This is not my workflow, by the way. I just experimenting on the stream. So thank you everyone for watching. Have a nice day and vibe code the stuff you wanna vibe code. Bye bye. ChatGPT 5 is fine.